Did you know there's a town in Pennsylvania that's been on fire for over 60 years? A place that looks completely normal on a map, but in reality doesn't exist anymore. Its name was Centralia, and it's been burning since 1962. It all started small. Centralia was just another quiet mining town built on rich black veins of coal. It was a place where families lived, children played, and life moved on without much notice. The kind of place that never made the news, until one summer morning changed everything. On May 27, 1962, a group of volunteer firefighters decided to clean up the town landfill. They set the trash on fire, a common practice at the time, but this time, something went wrong. The flames found their way through a small gap in the ground and into the labyrinth of abandoned coal seams that ran beneath the entire town. And once a coal fire starts, it doesn't go out. At first, no one thought much of it. A little smoke seeping from the ground, a faint chemical smell lingering in the air. But as weeks turned into months, the fire spread silently underground, crawling through tunnels and cracks that no one could see. It was burning hotter, deeper, and it was becoming unstoppable. By the 1970s, strange and terrifying things started happening. The ground grew warm enough to melt car tires. Huge fissures split open in backyards, breathing out toxic smoke like some kind of living creature. Children began fainting from carbon monoxide poisoning. Then, one morning in 1981, the true horror was revealed. A 12-year-old boy fell straight into a sinkhole that suddenly opened beneath his feet, a fiery pit of smoke, 30 meters deep. He barely survived. That was the moment everyone finally understood. Centralia was dying. The government stepped in, offering families money to leave their homes. Houses were torn down one by one. By the 1990s, almost every resident was gone. The ZP code was officially erased, and Centralia, a town that had stood for more than a century, was condemned. Today, only a handful of buildings remain. Empty streets vanish into overgrown woods. Street signs point to nowhere. Smoke still seeps from cracks in the earth, especially after it rains, like the slow breath of something sleeping just beneath the surface. And the fire itself, it's still burning. Experts estimate it could last for another 200 years, but some people who visit say, it's not just fire anymore. They claim to hear strange sounds coming from beneath the ground. Low, rhythmic noises that don't quite match the shifting of the earth. Geologists call them pressure shifts, but some locals have another name for them: voices. A few have even reported seeing faint red lights moving under the cracks at night, pulsing rhythmically, as if something down there is breathing. Even the air feels wrong, thick and metallic, as if the earth itself is exhaling a final poisoned breath. In 2002, the state officially revoked Centralia's postal code. As far as the government is concerned, it no longer exists. But it's still there, a ghost town pinned between two worlds, half erased and half alive. Satellite images still show the faint grid of its streets, cutting through the scorched, barren hills. For years, you could visit the old highway, now famously known as Graffiti Highway, its surface covered in art and cracked open by the intense heat below. Locals would say that some of the paint appeared overnight, names of people who were never there, dates that haven't happened yet. In 2020, the government sealed the area. No trespassing, no filming, no questions. But the fire keeps moving. Satellite heat scans show it spreading deeper, inching toward places it shouldn't be able to reach. And sometimes, it burns hotter than the surrounding coal should even allow, as if something else is feeding it. Some people believe the fire in Centralia started in the mines, but others whisper that it started in the town itself, and that it never truly left. Because when a place dies in silence, sometimes it doesn't stay buried. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most mysterious places. See you in the next one.